Welcome back to the Adaptive Athlete Podcast, the place for conversations with adaptive athletes in the CrossFit space and beyond. I'm your host, Matt Hotho. On today's episode, I'm talking with Oscar Jessup, a 17-year-old athlete from Australia who competes in the ID division and lit up the floor at last year's Adaptive Games in Las Vegas, where he placed third in his division. Now, if you caught any of that competition or you've seen Oscar on Instagram, you know he's the one dropping the barbell after a big lift to hit a bow and arrow celebration and say, "Let's go!" He's got the energy, the gymnastics, and a whole lot of fun packed into everything that he does. And he's not alone today either. Oscar's joined by his dad, Rich, and his coach, Tom Woodham, from CrossFit 2444. The three of them give you the full picture, what it took to find a gym that said yes, and how Tom coaches him, and where they'd love to see the sport keep growing. Now, this one made me laugh harder than I have in a very, very long time. And as we were recording this episode of the podcast, Oscar mentioned that he really enjoyed meeting a certain floor announcer from Cookeville, Tennessee at the Adaptive Games last year. So I thought, what better person to kick off this episode of the podcast than Miss Bella Martin from CrossFit Mayhem. So Bella, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, your fan favorite, Oscar Jessup.
Welcome back to another episode of the Adaptive Athlete Podcast. I'm talking to some people all the way on the other side of the world. I'm talking to Rich, Oscar, and Tom. Boys, how's it going this morning in Australia?
It's going great. Thank you for having us. Very excited to be on the podcast.
Oh, lucky me.
Oscar, I am so excited to have you on the podcast. Yeah, of course. So let's get right to it. Everybody knows you from Las Vegas, where you had these amazing dances that you would do. So just to start us off, we're going to sprinkle some of these throughout the podcast. Tell me about one of your dances.
My is the twerk one, the bow and arrow, and the laundry one. The lawnmower.
Well, now you also have the laundry one. But...
Yeah, the laundry one's great. Yeah.
Okay, so the bow and arrow one. Let's see the bow and arrow celebration.
Sure. So it goes like up there, down, and pull.
Uh-huh. And when do you do that celebration?
Couple times.
Okay.
Normally after a big lift, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of drop the barbell?
Yeah, just drop the barbell, do the bow and arrow, and pose.
I love it. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Normally followed up by a big let's go.
Yeah, the big let's go on.
Yeah. That's awesome. Rich and Tom, you both were in Vegas this past year when Oscar was competing. What did it feel like for you guys getting to watch him succeed, have fun on the floor?
For me, it was pretty emotional. It was.
He cried.
Well, yeah, I did cry a little bit. You know, I think watching him sort of in his element, amongst his peers, it was just fantastic to see not just Oscar but all the competitors really flourishing, competing hard, but then giving each other high fives. If there was somebody struggling in an event, watching everyone else gather around, trying to spur each other on. Yeah, it was really cool. And Oscar exceeded all of my expectations by podium coming third. It was our first time. He was only 16 at the time.
Yes,
it was just such a fantastic experience.
Yeah. And Rich, I don't think I introduced you properly, but you're Oscar's dad.
Yes.
So there was also that dad pride of watching your kid kill it.
Absolutely. As any dad, you want your kids to succeed. It was great fun. Seeing all the hours that he had put in the gym, all the complaining, all the it's hard, seeing him throw that out the window and just go for it. It was brilliant.
Oscar, is it hard in the gym?
Oh yeah, it's pretty hard to do it. It's really painful. It is really hard to do. So yeah, this is really a hard sport to do. It really hurts like up to my shoulders and up to my legs.
Tom, you're Oscar's coach. What was Vegas like for you, feeling all that preparation come to fruition?
Yeah.
So being able to help Oscar in his journey to the games and at the games was very rewarding as a coach, I would say. Going in, I kind of had a belief that we could get a podium, but not knowing what the level of competition would be like or how he would go with, the flashing lights and staying focused.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just being in there and helping him, warming him up, coming up with little strategies and just being like right there on the floor as like, yes, he's coach, but in Oscar's division, I get to go out with him. So being there and, reminding him it's going to be okay, telling him what he needs to do and whatnot to execute was, as a coach, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was really,
big Amanda.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
Yeah. And I remember when they were putting together the chat groups for the adaptive games, they had a special one for the athletes and Oscars category for the coaches to be able to get more information or be able to ask questions or to have more resources available. How did Wheelwad kind of support you guys through the games?
Like all the briefings, all the times like we needed clarification on anything, they were quick to get back to us. There was a lady who would kind of help out our division or Oscar's division, and like if we had any questions, they would, within the hour would be able to get back to us or overnight or whatever. So they were super accommodating, like because I'm trying to be there for Oscar so he can do his best. So I think they allowed us to do that.
Excellent.
That lady, they're having that specific point of contact for the division was really helpful, and she was really good. And if she didn't know the answer, she would say, "Oh, give me some time, I'll go and find out."
So you guys would say that any athlete out there like Oscar who's interested in CrossFit and wants to do it a bit more competitively, that the resources are in place there to kind of help them do it and succeed?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
You got to, from my point of view, you need to find yourself a Tom. You need to find yourself a gym. So it all comes down to that grassroots level.
Yeah.
And through Oscar's journey as a young kid to a young adult, we've tried different sports, and some organizations have been like, yeah, sure, we can make this work. Others have been, oh, I'm not sure how that can work. So it's about finding someone or a group or a gym where they embrace, the disability. They embrace what's different and say, yeah, we can accommodate that. So Oscar's joined CrossFit 2444 with Tom and Shane and just joined the mainstream classes.
Yeah.
Okay, you need a little bit of programming or a little bit of scaling here and there, but otherwise the answer's always been yes. And then we work out how, rather than no, maybe we'll build up to it. So that's what I mean by you need to find yourself a Tom. You need to find someone whose immediate answer is yes. And now let's work out how we can do it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that perspective on it. And I think it speaks, Tom, to who you are and to your character and the work that you've done. Because as I understand it, I mean, you guys just started attending CrossFit 2444. Is that how you guys say it? 2444?
Yeah.
And like you were saying, Rich, Oscar, you were just in the regular classes, but Tom, were you kind of providing that early scaling to kind of help him navigate CrossFit?
Yeah, like all the coaches there, like we've got, 4 or 5 coaches that Oscar's, like when he goes to the classes, it might be 4 or 5 different coaches, but we're all, we've been doing it for a long time, like other coaches much longer than me. So knowing where scaling is needed for anyone is just part of like what we do and just in CrossFit anyway. But yeah, I'd say the biggest thing Oscar needed to scale at the start is, again, just bringing his excitement back. It wasn't that he couldn't do it, but, if the workout had too many reps of something at a weight that, yes, he could do, but not for that many, it's just scaling like you would for anyone, really.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oscar, your dad mentioned that you had played some other sports before you got into CrossFit.
Yeah. I play rugby, soccer, napiers, and that's it.
Okay. What was that last one?
Nippers.
Nippers is surf life, is sort of the cadets of surf life saving.
Yeah.
So surf sports, which is beach sprinting, so flags.
Yeah, flags.
Which was great fun.
Yeah, someone beat me in 1 minute.
Yeah, you had a great. So Surf Life Saving Australia has a great inclusive sports division, which was Oscar did up until he was about 14, 15. That was great fun. Yeah, and you had a great mate, Daniel, who beat you in the final.
Yeah, he did.
But they had to redo the final because they both would grab the flag. Neither one would let go of it.
Oh, yeah.
So they had to redo the final about 3 or 4 times.
Okay,
which was great.
Yeah. Those sounds like great sports. Did you enjoy rugby and soccer as well?
Yes, I do. It was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, the rugby was that was a while ago. It was Oscar loved the physical, the tackling people.
I do. I was like tackling people.
He sometimes forgot that they had to have the ball, and he'd just randomly tackle people. So
not really.
But that got harder as the kids all got bigger as well.
Sure. Yeah. And I'm sure there's some misunderstandings there, but that was probably a lot of fun. Oscar, let's do another one of your celebrations. We're going to do a little break here for another one of your celebrations. So we've done the bow and arrow.
Yeah, the bow and arrow.
What's another one?
The laundry one.
Oh.
Wait, the laundry or the lawnmower?
The laundry one.
Show me the laundry one.
And who taught you that one?
Matt
just taught. Yay!
Let's go. I've left my mark on the sport. I can retire now. I have done everything. That was the last thing on my bingo card for competitive CrossFit, and we have knocked it off. Thank you, Oscar, for helping me completing that challenge.
You're welcome.
All right, Tom, I want to hop to you for a second, and let's talk about coaching an athlete like Oscar. You have your level 1, level 2?
Yeah, I'm a level 2 trainer. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so when you started working with Oscar, I know you said you started with him in group classes, moved to one-on-ones. What are some of the things that you worked with Oscar on, skill-wise and training-wise?
Yeah, so we first started with the basics, but he wanted to accelerate beyond that quite quickly. So I found a balance of letting him have a play, letting him have a try, and then also reminding him maybe not yet kind of thing. So we would be in that sort of realm. That was mainly with the gymnastics stuff because his body awareness is amazing. So, after what felt like maybe a month, it was like, oh, I can do a bar muscle up. He progressed up super quick. But when it comes to other stuff, now we just try and refine his technique on his lifting a lot because super strong, but maybe forgets to set up properly and things like that. So just reinforcing the basics at every chance as he continues to get better.
Yeah. To make sure that he has the efficiency while he's doing the intensity.
Yeah, definitely that. And even safety. Setting up for a clean properly so his hips aren't too high, stuff like that to increase safety, increase longevity, and all that will help with efficiency and performance as well. So
for my Instagram.
For your Instagram, of course, it is all about the gram. It's all about the gram. I love that.
On the gram didn't really happen.
Yeah.
Tom, though, I think that's important to point out, though, with an athlete, with an athlete is like you want to make sure they're still in those good positions so that like at some point a day later you don't find out that he has pulled his back, right? Doing it clean or tweaked something that you didn't catch Yeah.
So again, just reinforcing the basics every chance, especially when intensity is up, which is hard to manage for anyone.
Yeah.
Like when the intensity is up, the coordination often comes down. So just sometimes slowing him down, I think is more important than pushing the gas really.
Yeah. And in CrossFit, we talk about cueing as coaches, right? Visual, verbal, tactile. Do you find that there's one of those that works better?
Yeah. For Oscar, he always asks for a visual. So, Tom, can you show me? like doing the full rep. But the other ones that work quite well is the verbal. But finding a way that works for Oscar it's been good to break down the movements like more than you think.
Totally, Tom. I mean, I experienced that when I coached able-bodied athletes. It just made me a better coach and better practitioner of kind of how all of these movements work together. So it's cool to see how that's working out in your relationship coaching Oscar. So Oscar, let's talk about Las Vegas.
When I was in Vegas, I found this one girl I like. This name's called Bella Martin.
Oh, Bella Martin. Yeah. Do you want to give her a shout out?
Yeah.
You got yourself flustered now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Would you like me to cut that part from the podcast or keep that part in the podcast?
Keep it.
Got it. Okay, cool. All right, let's jump back to Vegas for a minute here. Oscar, what was the highlight? Yes. What was the highlight of your time in Vegas?
The highlight is like food.
Food? Okay. Yeah. What'd you eat?
The idiot sandwich.
Oh, so
I'm the Gordon Ramsay one.
We went to the Gordon Ramsay restaurant.
Yeah.
And there's an idiot sandwich. No, there's an episode of whether it was Hell's Kitchen or one of those Gordon Ramsay shows where he puts 2 pieces of bread on the side of someone's head and says, "Who are you?
You
an idiot sandwich?"
Yeah.
And we discovered that it's sort of like a slow cooked brisket with melted cheese on a toasted brioche. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's really delicious.
We found that on the first day in Vegas. And that was Oscar's food highlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Equip Products. Whether you're a seated athlete, a single arm lifter, working through a neurological impairment, or coaching someone who is, Equip has the tools to make the gym actually work for you and for your adaptive athlete. They're partnered with WheelWOD, trusted by PTs and coaches, and they're the go-to source for adaptive fitness gear. Go explore everything they carry at equipproducts.com. There's something there for almost every adaptive athlete. I love that, the idiot sandwich. Well, outside of food though, Oscar, what was your other highlight from Vegas? Maybe having to do with fitness.
Right, fitness. I like the clean jerk one.
Mm-hmm. Was that the one where you did a clean and jerk and then you had to do a minute of calories on the Echo bike?
Yeah, the bike is really hard. I don't like the bike.
Yeah, but you like the lift.
Yeah, I like the lift, but I don't like the bike.
Okay. How much did you lift?
This one there.
How much did you lift?
Time out.
Is it 72?
Yeah, 72 kilos.
Okay, so that's like 150?
155.
Yeah, 155.
You just go into my Instagram and you see it.
Yeah.
Back to the gram. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was either 150 or 155.
I think so, yeah.
Was that tough for you, Tom, kind of doing that translation in your head of what plates were what?
So, like the bits of competing I've done, like at different comps, we've used pound plates before.
Okay.
So I already knew, and just loving CrossFit anyway, you kind of just start to learn like 185, 135, 115. You kind of know the kilo conversions already.
Mm-hmm.
But then on the breakdown, just remembering colors, a 45 and a 45. The one trick that they did use is they used shorty bars.
Yeah.
So then,
which are
so then
15 kilo?
So it brought it back down to 35 pound bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was like just one thing I had to remember, that you load it up for say 135, but really it's 125 kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just practice and knowing
and have fun.
Yeah. Seeing the plates that they had laid out.
Yeah.
I could then figure out what Oscar could lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oscar, I was watching your Instagram because I've been on your Instagram today. And
thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And I saw a video from the games where one of the athletes in your division was having a really hard time with something. They were saying like, "This is hard. I don't know if I can keep doing this." And you were like, "Come on, you can do this." Do you remember that moment?
Yeah, I did. This one kid keep like saying like he's hurting, but I keep telling him, just don't stop, keep moving. You can do this. Just punch all the way and just keep moving.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it to him.
That's great. That was so cool to watch, to see the energy and the teamwork and the camaraderie that you all had.
But you were screaming and shouting for them.
Yeah.
I think it was Nolan, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's called Nolan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my voice got down.
Yeah. But it was sore voice after.
Yeah.
So I think we all did.
Another just random break. Oscar, you are wanting to do a podcast of your own.
Yes, I do.
Tell me about it.
Me and Jody wanted to do a podcast together, and I would call it the Boys Down Under because it makes me happy. We talk about CrossFit and other stuff.
I love that. I hope that podcast gets off the ground. Someone can help you guys kind of make that happen. I think that'd be so fun to hear your guys' perspective on things.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right. And then one other question, because I hear you always ask this of people, what are you having for dinner?
That's what we're having?
Oh, let's put me on the spot. Let's say homemade pizza tonight.
I'll say homemade pizza.
We'll say homemade pizza. All right. That sounds good. Tom, what are you having for dinner?
Yeah, Tom?
I don't know. It's so early. I didn't just have breakfast. Maybe a roast chicken or something. I don't know.
Chicken?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Are you chicken?
I'm not a chicken.
Why are you saying roast chicken?
That's what I might have for dinner.
With mayonnaise.
No way.
Oh, no, thank you.
I love mayonnaise.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I am a mayo guy.
You're a mayo guy.
Yeah.
I'm a ketchup guy. I'm not a mayonnaise guy.
Why not?
Just, I think when you have moment. I don't know if you've had a moment like this, Oscar, where you have too much of something, and then you can never have it again.
Oh, okay.
I had too much mayonnaise in my life.
Oh, okay.
I've done my mayonnaise for my life.
Really?
Yes.
Well, Oscar hasn't got to that stage yet.
No, I haven't.
Oscar, I'm also almost 40, so I've had a lot of years to eat way too much mayonnaise. So
I can tell. No offense, but what?
I only weigh like 90 kilos, okay, buddy? I take care of this body. This body is a temple. Yes. Oscar, new topic. Not about my body and mayonnaise. You are wearing a cowboy hat right now. What is the significance of that cowboy hat?
The cowboy hat. I was in Vegas. I saw Cowboy Dave and Cowboy Kyle. Okay. And I said to one of the groups, so like, hey, Cowboy Kyle, please have your hat into the podium. But I did. Mm-hmm. And I got this for my birthday because Dad got it for me.
Nice.
That's why I showed him in Vegas.
Okay. That's awesome. So your dad got that hat for you for your birthday and you brought it to Vegas with you?
No.
Oh,
no, he met Cowboy Carl and Cowboy Dave in Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas.
Loved their hats.
Gotcha.
And then pestered me immediately after the game saying, Dad, can I have a cowboy hat for my birthday?
Yeah.
So, which was only a month later. So it was like, well, why
that
not? Let's get you a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
So Oscar, then it was your birthday. So you're now 17.
Yes, I am.
And you're getting ready for the CrossFit semifinals.
Yes, I am.
What are you looking forward to seeing in semifinals?
Some lifts, some dumbbells, and rowing and bike.
Okay. Bike. I thought you didn't like bikes.
I don't, but I just like doing muscle ups.
Okay.
But not bikes, that's muscle ups.
Okay.
Muscle ups. You'd like to see bar muscle ups?
Yes, I do, but not bike.
I'm not sure that's going to be in your division.
No.
You should just rip some off anyways, like on video, in your video.
I should, but I'm going to.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think one of the things that is most impressive about your training and your abilities, Oscar, is your gymnastics. Even if it doesn't get tested in the games, just the fact that you still do it and you continue to get better at it is really cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can you do one?
Oh, I cannot. No, Oscar, my disability impacts my whole right side. And so it makes it really hard to do gymnastics that require speed, strength, that kind of stuff. It's just hard. I want to one day. There's guys in my division with my disability that can. So I know it's possible. Yeah, but they're also 10 years younger than me. So.
Oh, thank you. I am. I am nearly 18.
Okay. Very
cool.
Cool.
My first beer with my dad and Tom.
You're gonna have your first beer with your dad and Tom.
Yeah. And Tom likes Pokemon. Why, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom, tell me more about this.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Tom. That's the question.
I don't know. I just liked it since I was a kid. And I still just like collecting and playing them, I guess.
All right. Oscar, this is a tryout for your podcast. So ask Tom the next question about Pokemon.
What's your favorite?
Chimchar.
Chimchar.
I only know the original 150. You lost me at that one.
Me too.
Okay, Tom. So I actually looked up Chimchar, and that is an adorable Pokemon. Great choice. Super cute. So, Rich, there was something that you kind of wanted to talk about on the podcast, and I wanted to give you some space to talk about it because I think it's a complex issue, but it has to do with the programming in Oscar's division, and as it relates to Oscar's abilities and what he can do. So, go ahead and talk to me about that for a little bit.
We would obviously love there to be more gymnastics in the programming, but understand that that's probably, it's hard because Oscar's ideal workout would probably be toes to bar muscle ups, and handstand walks.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can't, that's not ever going to happen in the ID division.
Mm-hmm.
We just would I guess it's nice to see it evolve, to keep progressing, keep raising the bar.
Yeah.
But also Oscar just enjoys having fun.
I do. And my dad never did a muscle up.
No, so that's one of our 2026 goals.
Yeah.
Rich, you and me. Yeah. We'll try and learn muscle ups together, okay?
The problem is Oscar's training technique is, Dad, just do it. And then demonstrates, he goes, look, it's easy. And then
it's real simple.
Does it. And then he goes, now you do it.
Yeah.
I never say that to him.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep trying. You keep teaching and I'll keep trying.
Yeah.
Well, and I will say that in my division, neuromoderate, when I first came into the sport, it was just pull-ups were our hardest gymnastics. And then occasionally they would throw in chest to bar. And now they've started throwing in chest to bar regularly, as well as rope climbs and double unders. Yeah, right. And so they're adding on to the skills as athletes are coming in and showing what they can do. So hopefully, Oscar, maybe you'll see pull-ups and chest to bar show up in your division in small amounts, but it would still be an opportunity for you to show what you got.
Yeah. One of the challenges for Oscar in the competitions is, so he'll train butterfly pull-ups, bar muscle ups, ring muscle ups, and then he'll have to go back to ring rows, and if he doesn't, or jumping pull-ups, and the ID part, he struggles with that. Well, I don't want to be doing this.
Yes,
and so it's trying to balance that ability with what the competition requires.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like the frustration that you would feel, right?
Yeah. He'd much rather do 21 butterfly pull-ups and 21 jumping pull-ups.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And he's likely to get up after 10, be sort of like, okay, I'm bored of this now. So, no, you've got to do another.
You got to keep going.
You've got to keep going. Oh, I don't want to.
I just don't like it, that's all.
No, but that's okay. We've got to sometimes do things we don't like.
Yeah, clean cake.
Yeah, and you don't like cake.
I don't like cake.
You don't like cake?
I don't.
What's your favorite sweet?
I don't like sweets.
Okay. What's your cheat meal?
I like chocolates, ice
Okay.
cream, and also beef Wellington.
Preferably beef Wellington and then chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Fill in the blank. Adaptation has taught me blank.
So I'll start. Adaptation has taught me not to judge a book by its cover. It's taught me to slow down. I was simply being Oscar's dad. Slow down.
Have fun.
Definitely have fun. Geez, being your dad has been a ride, but it's been a lot of fun. It's don't judge things too quickly. There's A to B is not always the journey you have to take. Maybe you have to take a slightly
I love my dad.
Slightly different. I love you too, mate. Maybe you have to take a slightly different journey to get to the result.
Yeah.
And you just adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
Isn't that the Navy SEALs motto, or someone's adapt and overcome?
Yeah.
Same with adaptive athletes. You just adapt and overcome.
Tom, what about you? Adaptation has taught me blank.
It's taught me CrossFit is truly for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like going to Vegas and seeing every division all doing different workouts, similar workouts, the community that rallies behind it. Yeah. Adaptations for everyone. Like makes CrossFit for everyone, I think.
Yep. Oscar, you want to give it a shot after hearing your dad and Tom?
Sure. I'll give me a sentence.
Being an adaptive athlete has taught me.
Have fun, doing good stuff, and be reminded of your championships and your accomplishments.
I like that. Thank you, Oscar. Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah. And then kind of a last question as we kind of wrap up. If you could go back, Oscar, and talk to a younger version of yourself, is there anything you would tell him to encourage him?
I would tell him saying thank you for what you've done, and thank you for this company for clean Tom, clean dad. I just love my family, and just have fun with it. That's what I want to talk to myself. How about you? What do you want to talk to yourself?
What I would probably tell my younger self is to not be so afraid.
Right.
And to believe that I can actually do hard things. Because when you're born with a disability, sometimes people tell you for a long time that there's a lot that you can't do. And maybe they don't tell you, but you feel it. I don't know if you've ever felt that sometimes, but
I never feel it. I just feel like having my family to help me do my CrossFit journey.
You're so lucky, Oscar.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank my dad and Tom. Thank you. Thank you, Dad.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Oscar.
And thank you too.
You're welcome, Oscar. I think that's a great place to wrap up the episode. Thank you all for being on the podcast. Thank you, Rich and Tom, for the countless hours I know you guys put in. Just be there for Oscar, right? You guys are a part of his story, and who he is and who he's been on this podcast is reflective of who you guys are and who you've been in his life. And Oscar, thanks so much for your energy, for your excitement, for your fun. I haven't laughed this hard on a podcast in a long time, and this was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of the podcast. Thank you, Oscar, Rich, and Tom, for your time. And thank you, Bella Martin, for recording that introduction at the start of the podcast. That was a ton of fun. If you want to see a little bit more from our conversation, I'm going to post a couple of reels on Instagram of the new dance move that I taught Oscar and a few of his dance moves as well, a few moments that we had from the conversation that you had to be there. You had to see them. And I realized this is an audio-only podcast, so I will post those on reels on Instagram. Hey, if there's one thing you take away from this podcast, it's what Rich said best. When you're looking for a place to train, find yourself a Tom. And by that, find a coach, the gym, the community, where their first answer is yes, and then they'll work out the how. That's how this sport grows. One affiliate, one coach, one athlete at a time. So here's your next step. If you are a coach or run a gym, Be that yes for someone in your community. And if you know a family looking for a place for their athlete, send them this episode. Go follow Oscar on Instagram to keep up with his training and his road to the Adaptive CrossFit Games. And while you're there, follow, like, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you're listening. I'm Matt Hotho, and I'll see you next time.